Let's get right into it. Number 12. The dark flow. Imagine you're in a car, speeding down a completely empty highway, and out of nowhere, you see every other car on the road, for hundreds of miles in every direction, is suddenly swerving off the road at the exact same moment. You'd probably call 911, maybe call a priest, and then assume that the fabric of reality has officially unspooled. But that's exactly what astronomers saw when they looked at the far reaches of the universe. They'd peer at distant galaxy clusters, places so far away the light from them has been travelling since the dawn of time itself, and notice something truly bizarre. They were all moving in the same weird, synchronized direction. It was as if something massive and unseen was tugging on every galaxy cluster in that part of the cosmos, pulling them along like a cosmic current. Scientists nicknamed this phenomenon the dark flow. Now, the truly creepy part is that this flow doesn't fit into any of our current models for how the universe should work. The Big Bang Theory says everything should be expanding equally in all directions, so what in the heck is pulling on all this matter? There's no star, no black hole, no galaxy that should have that kind of gravitational pull. It suggests that there's something beyond our observable universe, something so massive and so powerful that its gravitational influence is reaching across billions of light years to tug on our cosmic neighborhood. Basically, a cosmic tractor beam for galaxies. And we have no idea what's at the other end. Number 11. The Oort cloud's strange habits. When you think about the edge of our solar system, you probably picture Pluto, a cold, sad little guy floating out in the darkness. But beyond Pluto lies a colossal, mind-bogglingly vast sphere of icy comets and space debris called the Oort cloud. This thing is so big, it completely envelops our solar system and extends a third of the way to the next star system. But here's the unsettling part. Sometimes, a comet from the Oort cloud will be disturbed and hurtle toward the sun. For decades, scientists just assumed a stray star or the gravitational pull from the Milky Way galaxy was doing the nudging. But the math just wasn't adding up. The orbits of these incoming comets were just too random and too frequent to be explained by these outside forces. This led to a creepy but very real theory. Something big is lurking out there in the Oort cloud, something we can't see, and it's disrupting comets and sending them on a collision course with us. This hypothetical object, which some scientists have lovingly dubbed Planet 9 or Planet X, would have to be about 10 times the mass of Earth to have this kind of gravitational influence. It's a ghost planet, an invisible monster that we can only see by the damage it's doing, a cosmic bully that occasionally flings frozen rocks at our face. So yeah, we're essentially living in a shooting gallery, and there's an unseen sniper hiding in the darkness. Number 10. The Pioneer Anomaly. Picture this. You've built a car and launched it from Earth to drive to another country, but after years of driving, you notice it's a few miles off course. You check the fuel, the engine, the navigation system. Everything is working perfectly. The car is still being mysteriously pushed off its intended path by an unknown force. That's exactly what happened with the Pioneer 10 and Pioneer 11 space probes. Launched back in the 70s, these probes were the first to cross the asteroid belt and visit Jupiter and Saturn. They were on a one-way trip out of our solar system. But as they got further and further away, scientists noticed something baffling. They were slowing down more than they should have been. We're talking a minuscule amount, like the force of a single grain of sand pushing on the spacecraft, but it was there. And it was constant. For decades, this Pioneer anomaly became one of the most compelling mysteries in physics. Was it a new law of gravity, a dark matter halo, or something else entirely? Scientists spent decades trying to figure it out, running countless simulations and checking every single calculation. Eventually they figured out the most likely answer. It was heat. The probe's onboard power sources were radiating heat unevenly, creating a tiny amount of thrust that was pushing against their direction of travel. So the great cosmic mystery was just a simple engineering quirk. But for 30 years it was a legitimate question. Was something out there beyond our reach, subtly tugging on our creations? Number 9. The Great Silence of Voyager 1. Our solar system is a noisy place, filled with the constant chatter of stars, planets, and moons. As our sun hurtles through space, it creates a massive bubble of solar wind and magnetic fields called the heliosphere that protects us from interstellar cosmic radiation. But for decades, scientists have been waiting for our space probes to cross the heliosphere's edge and officially enter interstellar space. When Voyager 1 finally did it in 2012, it sent back a message that was stranger than anyone could have predicted. Instead of finding the great quiet expanse of interstellar space, it detected a hum, a bizarre, constant, low-frequency hum of plasma waves. It was as if the space between stars was filled with a constant, droning noise, a hum so faint we'd never be able to hear it on Earth, but it was there, a signature of the interstellar medium. The real mystery, though, is why the hum is there at all. Scientists have a few theories, but they can't quite prove it. Is it a constant vibration from the collision of our heliosphere with interstellar space? Or something else entirely? Basically, we thought we were stepping into the cosmic void, and instead we found ourselves in a room with a buzzing fluorescent light. It's a creepy reminder that even when we think we've found the edge of our home, there's still more to learn. Number 8. The missing gas of the Milky Way. Think of a galaxy like a giant cosmic city. You have the downtown core with all the bright lights, the stars, and then you have the suburbs extending far out into the darkness. But when scientists tried to measure the suburbs of our own Milky Way, they found something deeply weird. There should be a massive amount of hot, diffuse gas surrounding our galaxy, a halo of cosmic exhaust left over from the galaxy's formation. But when astronomers went looking for it, they came up short. We're talking about a huge missing piece of the puzzle, a massive amount of matter that, according to all our models, should be there. Where did it go? One theory suggests that this gas was blown away by the intense energy of a supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. Basically, our galaxy's supersized black hole got a little too excited and belched out a gigantic stream of radiation that just vaporized the cosmic suburbs. A more unsettling theory is that the gas is there, but it's in a form we can't detect with our current instruments. It's hiding, but why? The idea of a missing or invisible halo of gas suggests that either our understanding of how galaxies form is fundamentally flawed, or that there are forces at play we don't yet understand. It's like finding a giant empty parking lot where there should be a city, and no one knows where the cars went. Number 7, the alien megastructure hypothesis. All right, let's talk about the weirdest star in the Milky Way, KC 8462852, also known as Tabby's star. Most stars have a consistent, predictable light pattern. They just hang out, and we can watch them get brighter and dimmer in a nice, orderly fashion. But Tabby's star is a total mess. Its light dips and flickers in a way that is so erratic and so extreme that scientists have never seen anything like it. We're not talking about a little flicker, but a massive dimming of the star's light, sometimes by as much as 22%. A planet passing in front of it could cause a dip of maybe 1% at most. The only natural explanation scientists could come up with, like a gigantic cloud of comets, were so improbable that they made the search for aliens look like a reasonable hobby. The most mind-bending hypothesis to explain the phenomenon was that of an alien megastructure. An advanced civilization might be building a massive energy collector, like a Dyson swarm of solar panels or a colossal sphere around the star, and the construction was causing the bizarre flickering. So, for a while there, astronomers were seriously considering that we might have found our first sign of alien life. It's probably just some weird dust cloud, but the fact that a star is acting so strangely that a star-sized alien megastructure is considered a plausible explanation is a creepy thought in itself. Number 6. The galactic cannibalism of the Andromeda galaxy. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen the Andromeda galaxy, that faint, fuzzy patch of light that's our next-door galactic neighbor? Well, here's a horrifying thought. It's eating our neighbors. Andromeda is a galactic cannibal, a gigantic spiral of stars that is currently devouring a smaller galaxy called Triangulum. Astronomers have found clear evidence of stellar streams, long, ghostly tails of stars ripped from Triangulum, being absorbed into Andromeda's gravitational pull. This isn't a one-time thing, either. Andromeda has a history of this. Scientists believe it has consumed dozens, if not hundreds, of smaller galaxies throughout its lifetime, and it's still hungry. The truly unsettling part is that it's heading directly for us, on a collision course with the Milky Way. Don't worry, the crash won't happen for another 4.5 billion years, so you don't need to put that on your calendar. But when it does, our galaxy and Andromeda will merge in a violent, chaotic cosmic event that will forever change the night sky. So that beautiful spiral you see from Earth is actually a giant cosmic predator, and we're on its menu. Number 5. The great Attractor way out there in the cosmic darkness beyond our galactic supercluster, there's a mysterious gravitational anomaly pulling on everything. It's so powerful that it's drawing our entire galaxy, our local group of galaxies, and thousands of other galaxies toward it at a blistering speed of millions of miles per hour. Scientists have named this gravitational force the Great Attractor. But here's the kicker. We can't see it. It's hidden behind a part of the Milky Way called the Zone of Avoidance, an area so filled with stars and gas that it blocks our view of what's behind it. We only know it exists because of its gravitational effect on everything around it, like a ghost that you can only see because it's pushing things over. What is it? A gigantic cluster of galaxies? A supercluster? We don't know for sure, but the prevailing theory is that it's just a huge concentration of dark matter. A cosmic sinkhole for galaxies, pulling us relentlessly toward an unknown point in space. It's a reminder that no matter how much we think we understand about our place in the universe, we're all just a part of a much bigger, much creepier cosmic river. Number 4. The cold spot. Deep in the cosmic microwave background, CMB, the faint echo of the Big Bang that permeates all of space, there is a gigantic, bafflingly cold patch. It's a vast region of the universe that is significantly colder than the area around it, stretching across billions of light years. Scientists call it the cold spot. It's an anomaly, a statistical outlier so extreme that it shouldn't exist according to our current models of cosmology. Think of it like this. If you poured water on a hot sidewalk, you would expect it to cool evenly, but instead a huge circular patch of the sidewalk just stayed ice cold. What is it? A supervoid, a colossal empty bubble of space with almost no galaxies inside it? That's one theory. The more out there idea is that it could be a bruise from another universe bumping into ours. This is a very real theory, proposed by some of the world's top physicists, suggesting that the cold spot is a scar left by a cosmic collision in the distant past. It's a creepy thought that our universe might not be the only one, and we're just now seeing the evidence of a neighboring universe brushing past ours. Number 3. The impossible planet. For decades, astronomers believed that planets couldn't form around binary star systems, those solar systems with two suns. The gravitational pull from two stars would be too chaotic, too disruptive to allow dust and gas to coalesce into a stable planet. But then, in 2011, they found Kepler-16b. It's a Saturn-sized planet orbiting not one, but two stars, just like the fictional planet Tatooine from Star Wars. The existence of this planet completely blew apart our understanding of planet formation. It was supposed to be impossible. Scientists are still scratching their heads trying to figure out how it formed. Did it form far away and get captured by the star's gravity? Or did it form in the chaos, a cosmic fluke? The fact that a planet that shouldn't exist is out there, quietly orbiting two suns, is a reminder that the universe has no respect for our rules. Number 2. The Orphan planets. Out in the darkness of interstellar space, there are planets that wander alone, disconnected from any star. We call them rogue planets, or orphan planets, and they are a truly creepy and unsettling discovery. These are worlds that have been violently ejected from their home solar systems, thrown out by a gravitational push from a larger planet or a passing star. They wander the blackness, silent and cold, without the warmth or light of a sun. Scientists believe there could be billions of these rogue planets in our galaxy alone, far more than there are stars. Imagine a world like Earth, with oceans and continents, but eternally frozen and dark, its only light coming from the faint stars in the distance. They're essentially ghosts of solar systems, silent reminders of the violent nature of the universe. The thought of all these lonely, wandering worlds, adrift in the eternal darkness, is one of the most existentially creepy things we've ever discovered. Number 1. The Great Wall. Our universe isn't a random collection of galaxies. It's structured in a vast, web-like pattern of cosmic filaments and voids. The galaxies cluster together in these long, string-like superstructures, separated by gigantic, empty bubbles of space. But the biggest one we've ever found is the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. This thing is so massive it defies all our current understanding of cosmology. It's a structure of galaxies and galaxy clusters stretching over 10 billion light-years long. It's a wall so colossal that the light from one end of it would take 10 billion years to reach the other. According to our models of the universe, there shouldn't be anything that big. The universe shouldn't have had enough time since the Big Bang to create something on this scale. The very existence of the Great Wall suggests that either our understanding of the universe is wrong, or that something incredibly powerful and strange is at work. It's a final cosmic slap in the face that reminds us that no matter how much we think we know, the universe is still filled with things that make no sense at all. It's the biggest mystery of all. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.